What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K18. My career mode, and stay up, stay woke. You know the drill. Curtis Axel, tell me something different, please. Please. No such thing as a quiet week here. I'm not complaining. Alright there, company man Curtis Axel. Anyway, we are still Mr. Money in the Bank, but heading towards SummerSlam to fight Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. And this is the go-home show, the go-home Raw for that pay-per-view. So, what will transpire? We'll talk more later. Thanks to Mr. H's, the newest member of Team Raw, and all that good stuff. Anyway, one more stop here. Nope. And talking to Todd. What you got, Todd? What's the deal with myself and Mr. Ambrose heading into SummerSlam? Emergency call from those on high. Problems? Opposite, I'd say. Looks like they want to book you in a 2-on-1 handicap match. You and your tag team partner versus your SummerSlam opponent. How about that? I'm almost afraid to ask what you had to do to call in that kind of favor. I just asked Triple H. He said yes. That's all I had to do. I reasoned with Triple H. Basically, I reasoned with Triple H. He saw the light. He's been known to work now and again. Glad to hear it. Yeah, he definitely is lately. Anyways, we're set up. They're waiting for you out there. Hit my music. Get your opponents for limb damage. And my tag team partner is The Miz? Look, video game. First it was Randy Orton, alright? And you're like, no, Randy Orton SmackDown. Then you literally had me and Apollo Crews, and apparently it's not Apollo Crews, now it's The Miz. The Miz is not my tag team partner. I have had very little interaction with The Miz in my career. Your Intercontinental Champion. But not if I have anything to say about it at SummerSlam. Okay, let's get this 2-on-1 match underway. Underwear. Anyway, welcome to, what is today? Wednesday? It's Wednesday. SmackDown was last night. Watched it this morning. Watched Raw last night. You know, things, stuff. That was a major reversal. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Here we go with this nonsense. Here we go with this nonsense. And not too many thoughts on Raw outside what I already discussed on yesterday's program. They did the spot with Braun and Kane where they went through the ring, and that was it. Unfortunately, we didn't get what they should have done, which is have that spot, linger on that spot, and then have Braun pop up and do his Braun type deal, because that'd have been way funnier. Anyway, way better way to end that show. But it was what it was. I don't know. Like, is that the blow off for that? Or are they going to keep doing Braun and Kane moving forward? And until when? And how long? Like, it kind of says something that you didn't have Kane get pinned by Braun. Like, why protect Kane in 2017? He's busy running for mayor. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know anymore. Anyway, though, SmackDown. Oh, I should say, man, they had Finn Balor fighting the club, and they were all Bullet Club, and that was just kind of depressing. But other than that, not much else on Raw that was particularly worth mentioning on this show, on this program. But SmackDown, there were some small character bits on SmackDown that I appreciated. Dean Ambrose stopped reversing everything I do. A lot. And one of those things was the fact that you had, yes, limb damage. Here we go again with his limb damage. You had Shane McMahon hyping up Team SmackDown, the entire SmackDown locker room at the beginning of the show, which was fine, right? And the great bit of character business is at the very back of the crowd, looking very annoyed to be there, was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who obviously don't like Shane and are not fans of Shane and all other stuff. So, nice little character moment that, you know, and the camera kind of kept catching them a little bit here and there. Was really good. That I enjoyed quite a bit. But also, if Dean is going to interrupt everything I do here, I'm going to have a hard time winning this match. and getting my red limb damage on Mr. Ambrose here. So, what? What the hell was that? Video game, and people wonder why I complain. It's just hilariously broken. So much. So freaking much. And stop reversing literally everything, Dean Ambrose. This is ridiculous. That was the old Dirty Deeds, and not the new one. Comeback move. Nope, I missed the comeback move. Good God Almighty, I'm gonna lose this match. I'm gonna lose this match. Haven't even tagged in Miz. Just getting slapped around here. The worst. Dino! Anyway, the other great character moment on SmackDown was when The Shield came down and was beating up the New Day, and in comes the SmackDown roster to, you know, defend the honor of SmackDown, right? I have no stamina left. I couldn't even do my freaking move there. The worst. And who comes to defend the honor of SmackDown first but your tag team champions? Hot tag! Hot tag! The Usos, right? And in come the Usos, and they run in and immediately stare down Roman, and they don't throw a punch, because that's their cousin. That's Cousin Roman. And then in comes Dean and Seth. That little moment of hesitation was a great character bit for the Usos and Roman. I dug that a lot. Like, not a lot of people caught that, but it was pretty good. Anyway, yeah, I am just suffering here. Look at my health. It's real bad. And I can't let Miz pin Dean Ambrose here, because the objective is to have Dean have red limb damage, and he's not there yet. Anywhere close to being there yet. That's a problem. That's a problem. So, elsewhere on SmackDown, I feel like the only match for the pay-per-view this Sunday that hasn't changed was Corbin and The Miz. It's still the same. It's still the same match. Everything else has changed, I'm pretty sure. Outside of, like, maybe the Cruiserweights. But they've just changed all the freaking matches, which is hilarious considering what they originally booked for that show. Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose. So yeah, good times. Tag me in, Miz. No. You don't want to tag me in, Miz. This is what's going to happen. Dean Ambrose gets a comeback. This is your own freaking fault. It's your own freaking fault. No. Let me in the ring. Let me in the match. I hate you. I hate you guts. I hate you guts. I want to get into this match so bad. And the ref's not going to let me. It's not going to let me. So yes, Charlotte, your new SmackDown Women's Champion. And I'm like, but why? No. Ref bump. Ref bump. Dean Ambrose. No. Quit hitting all your moves on me, Dean Ambrose. Don't appreciate this. Charge finisher on Dean Ambrose. Again, I can't have The Miz pin him. This can't happen. Because he what the hell? What in the do your finisher? He needs red limb damage, and he's nowhere near any limb damage, which is a problem, as it turns out. Anyway, next week on SmackDown, we get to have the Bludgeon Brothers. Finally. Now, are they going to be part of the Breezango Fashion Files universe? Who knows? But apparently, they debut next week. So, that'll be fun, I guess. I don't know. I'm not super sold on that stuff just yet. I like Harper a lot. Rowan, whatever. He's Rowan. No, I want to get tagged in. I want to hit... Yeah, you hit your skull-crushing finale, Miz. Yeah, hit that neck breaker. And then tag me in. Then tag me in. Please. You can't pin him, Miz. This can't happen. You have to read the objectives. It's very important. It's very important. Ah, crud. Here we go. Now watch Dean beat me, because, you know, that'd be real funny. And then I have to do it again, because I have to win this freaking objective. So, you know, video games. How about a choke slam? On the outside. Or no. Well, sort of. Sort of. Yeah, Dean's just got his reversals turn up to like 10 because this is ridiculous. He's reversing everything I do. It is absolutely insane. Miz, help me out a little bit. tiny bit. Little tiny bit. Oh, you're terrible, Miz. You're bad at your job. You're bad at your job, Miz. Oh, boy. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long freaking day. Dean, can you stop hitting me with literally everything, and I can't reverse anything, and you can reverse everything? That's kind of really obnoxious. Get in the ring. It's kind of really obnoxious, as it turns out. How about one of these? Oh! What's that? I actually hit the Salt Shaker 2.0 yet. But I can't hit anything else because Dean Ambrose is the worst. What was that, Dean? Oh, he's pulling a player tactic. That's a, hey, you want to get a pinfall, you hit the guy in the ring first. That's a thing that players do, not that the AI does. That's really funny. But also, his limbs aren't damaged at all, which is going to be a problem. I'm trying to hit my... Nope. I'm trying to hit my actual moves here that would damage limbs. I did to Roman Reigns very easily, and I can't seem to get to work on Dean Ambrose. One thing on SmackDown that I didn't like... Oh, come on! That I didn't like was the Shield wearing those stupid half shirts. I hate the half shirts. You have no idea. It's like, oh, well, we want to wear our own merch, but also we want to support Team Raw. And it's always stupid. It never looks good or right or... I don't know. I have an irrational hatred of the half shirts every time. So, but other than that, you had your, SmackDown thing that you did there, and it was alright. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Your Raw invasion of a SmackDown was okay. So, that means, we are full speed into your absolutely huge show, Discus. Your absolutely huge show for this Sunday. Your 6-hour program for this Sunday, which should be ridiculous. And a lot of good matches on that card. So, I'll be curious to see what ends up being the best match on that card. I'll be curious to see how your 5-on-5 plays out, because it could go a lot of ways. Raw has better guys, but you've got combustible elements like Joe and Balor. You have combustible elements like Angle and Triple H. Like, can you have as much team unity as SmackDown might have? Though granted, SmackDown, dirty deeds. SmackDown, hey Miz, you want to help me out here? Oh, you're bad at your job, Miz. You have John Cena, who is a free agent, so his allegiance to SmackDown is minimal at best. So you have to wonder how that's going to play out in the grand scheme of things on that show, in that match. Anyway, Dean, you want to do a thing? He just waited too long. There we go. Stop, Dean. This match is going on way longer than it ever should or ever has to. Boom. The sweetness. The sweetness. And back to working the arm, which I should have been doing this whole time, but it's not always easy, because Dean keeps reversing things. It's not always the easiest. And his arms are like not even a color, which is a problem, as it turns out. So, I'm going to jump cut here, hopefully, to him having red arms and me winning this match. We'll see. We'll see. Now, they are now yellow. They are now yellow. Red limb damage. Dean Ambrose. Red limb damage. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? 1, 2, 3. That's it. That took me way too long today. Here are your winners, because it was a handicap match. I certainly hope so, that we won that match. It just took too long because of the mandatory objective and whatnot. Anyway, good fight. Rather like the duo you've got going on. Fun pair to watch. Thanks, I'm pretty pleased. And I'm willing to bet a nice stack that the champ is going to walk into SummerSlam a little beat down. Just as planned. Yep, thanks, Todd. Well, 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 Dean Ambrose, how are you feeling? How are your arms feeling, Mr. Ambrose? Gotta get me a partner like that. Damn. He's totally no-selling it. He's like, yeah, you just whip my ass. I'm just, whatever. This game sometimes, I swear. Darren Young, Mr. No Days Off. Someone up there likes you. Yeah, Triple H, we've established this. Watch the show, Darren Young. Watch the show. See, I don't know. Is any of the things I'm doing here televised? Like, obviously, usually interactions in wrestling that further a storyline are on TV, regardless of whether or not the wrestlers acknowledge the cameras being there. So I don't know how much of this is backstage, how much of this is, you know, happening on TV. It's a little baffling to me. That partner is worth his weight in gold, and then some. The Miz. So again, I've never had any interactions with The Miz, and he's not, let's say, as an ally, so none of that makes any real logical sense. Outside of The Miz not liking Dean Ambrose, which is well established, I've had no real interactions with The Miz on a meaningful level, so, you know, video games. Cesaro, how you feeling? Dude, how the hell did you get a 2-on-1 handicap match? It wasn't the first one, Cesaro, and I'm sure it won't be the last. SummerFest. I mean, SummerSlam. Bo Dallas, what do you want? Seriously. What's the plan, buddy? I'm raring to go. This is a big night. Again. This video game, like, what is it doing? Big night. What you need from me? Nothing, you're Bo Dallas. Nothing. We're done for the moment. Cool your heels. We're good for the moment. What? Seriously? Are you throwing me away? We were never a tag team, Bo Dallas. Now there was The Miz. Now there was Apollo Crews. It was Randy Orton. Sorry, dude. I don't need anything right now. Good luck. Face it, though. You don't need it. No, I don't. I'm good. I'll manage. Also, why Bo Dallas? This game cannot keep track of very simple character interactions. And people wonder why I say it's broken. Very simple character interactions. That, alright, consistently have the same guy as your tag team partner. Also, Alicia Fox saying, feel free to get the title, but then I'll come for you. We aren't in the same division, Alicia Fox. Now, I will give you the fact that China did hold the IC title. And also, the 2K games don't allow for intergender matchups. Come on now. Superstars like to crush fresh meat. Thanks, Emma. This title shot will make or break your career. Sure, Maurice. Fine. No mention of me being very brief tag team partners with your husband, The Miz? No, of course not. The reigning, defending. Hey, Brock. The WWE Universe feels your momentum like a slingshot. Thanks. He's just one man. Heath Slater. How you feeling? Good luck. Heath Slater wishing me luck. Alright, I can get behind that. So that wraps up today. Tomorrow, we talk to Todd. Tomorrow, we face Dean Ambrose for that IC title. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.